Hello everyone, welcome to VLearn and welcome back to the course Introduction to the Genetics. In the last class we studied about principle of paired factors. According to the principle of paired factor, something is passed down from one generation to the next generation and it remains unchanged. Now we will continue the principle of paired factor in this class. So according to the principle of paired factor, if we talk about principle of paired factor, these factors were called as unit factor by Mendel. So Mendel called them unit factor. If we talk about the plant Pisum sativum is a diploid plant. Pisum sativum is a diploid plant. We represent a diploid plant by 2n. So Pisum sativum is a diploid plant. What does this mean? This means that all the chromosomes are present in paired form, and this is the chromosome. Let us say this is the chromosome number 4 for the Pisum sativum, and this chromosome number 4 is present in the paired form. So this is also chromosome number 4 and this is also chromosome number 4, because one copy they are present in the form of pair, therefore the law is paired factor or principle of paired factor. So this chromosome is basically present in the 4 pair factor, that is present in diploid level. Let us say we have a gene here which is responsible for stem height. If we talk about stem height, you know it. Stem height can be either tall or it can be dwarf. We are representing tall by capital T, that is dominant character is basically represented by capital sign, whereas the recessive character is basically represented by small letters. So let us say this is capital T and this part is small t. That means this form of the chromosome which is present in this condition is basically known as heterozygous condition. This condition is known as heterozygous condition. If we talk about character of this particular plant, because the gene for tallness will be expressed, because this is the dominant form. So this dominant the expression. So the expression which will be present in the plant would be tall, and this plant will be known as heterozygous tall, because one gene is present in form of capital T and other gene is present in the form of small t. This is heterozygous tall, and the characteristic of the plant will be, of course, dominant. But if we talk about the second phenomena, the second form can be this same chromosome, that is chromosome number 4, on which the gene for tallness is present. On one part there is capital T, that is dominant gene is present. On the other chromosome there is also a dominant gene is present, that is capital T. If this situation is present, then this situation is said to be homozygous. These chromosomes are basically same chromosome. The pair of chromosomes which are similar are known as basically homologous chromosomes. So these chromosomes are homologous chromosomes. Homo means same, homologous chromosome. Homo means same, similar. That is, there are two sets of chromosomes. There are two sets of chromosomes, and this set of chromosomes are similar. Similar with respect to size, position of centromere, and position of gene. So the size of the chromosome is similar. The position of gene is similar, and position of centromere, the central part is centromere. So the position of the centromere is similar. Number of gene on both the chromosome is also similar. If we have this type of chromosome is known as homologous chromosome. The homologous chromosomes are similar with respect to size, with respect to position of centromere, and with respect to the position of gene. If we talk about this form of the paired factor, one is present in capital T form, other is present in capital T form. This form is known as homozygous form. This form is known as homozygous form because both genes are present in dominant form. Of course, the plant will be tall plant, and this plant would be called as homozygous tall plant. So this plant will be a homozygous tall plant, or you could say homozygous dominant. Homozygous dominant. The other form of the character could be homozygous recessiveness. This is the chromosome number 4. This is the pair of chromosome number 4. And on the same side, that is around here, a gene is present which is present in small t form. That is, dwarfness gene is present. This gene is basically for dwarfness gene. This gene code for dwarfness in the plant. Then the genotype of the plant would be small t, and this plant will be homozygous recessive plant. If we talk about the characteristic of the plant, this plant will be, of course, dwarf plant, and this plant is homozygous dwarf. So this plant is homozygous dwarf. So according to this, we can say that there can be three forms of the homologous chromosome. The one form could be homozygous dominant, the other form could be heterozygous dominant, and the last form could be homozygous recessive. So this is homozygous dominant, homozygous dominant is a condition in which both genes are present in its dominant form, that is capital T, capital T. The other could be heterozygous dominant, and the last is homozygous recessive. So it depends which type of genotype is present in the plant. If we talk about the expression, dominant versus recessive expression, dominant versus recessive. All the dominant factors or the dominant gene, if we talk about factor, that means we are talking about Mendel's work. If we are talking about gene, that means they are basically the same, They are basically the same. So if we talk about the dominant factor or dominant gene versus the recessive gene, the dominant factor are able to express its expression can be present in homozygous condition, that is homozygous dominant condition, as well as in heterozygous dominant condition. So they can be expressed in homozygous condition as well as heterozygous condition. The recessive gene can be expressed in only homozygous recessive condition. So they can be only expressed in homozygous recessive condition. Only homozygous recessive condition. So this is very important for NEET examination. They can actually ask dominant character. NEET is basic examination. So NEET asks the simple basic questions, and these are the simple basic questions. Homozygous dominant character, homozygous dominant character. That means expression of these characters can happen in homozygous form as well as heterozygous form. Whereas recessive genes, that is homozygous, they can be only expressed in homozygous recessive form. In the next class, we will study about principle of segregation. Hope you liked and enjoyed the video, and please don't forget to provide your valuable feedback on this video. Thanks for watching video, and also don't forget to hit like, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much. Hope